or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't even come down to that anymore. What it comes down to is him or me, you know?
Yeah.
And then anybody with, hungry personality is going to choose themselves.
Yeah.
And that's just where it comes from.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's transition to a little bit. What was partying like growing up where you grew up? Because where I grew up, we would have a lot of house parties. We would have hooky parties. I was like the king. I don't know if you know this story. I was the king of like the hooky parties. So much so that I got us kicked out.
We got different slang now. What's that?
House party? Oh, hooky party? Oh, it's like when you cut school and you have a party at someone's house.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like the king of that. So bad that I got me, your grandma, and your mom, 3 of us, got us kicked out of the apartment. We were almost homeless because I got us kicked out because I was having so many parties, so much alcohol, so much ladies, so much weed. It was pretty bad, man. But that was kind of like a big thing, man. Yeah. What about you guys? What was partying like for you guys? Do you think it was any different from what you heard about us?
Partying was probably the best time of my like younger years, like high school, middle school, and definitely did a whole bunch of that, skipping school to throw parties. It was mostly house parties because I feel like out of a group of friends, somebody's parents will go away for the weekend, and then it's just like, all right, let me text my boy, let him know that his parents is going away, and then like whether it was peer pressure or everybody just wanted to turn up, but they will put so what used to happen a lot of the times was the person whose parents was going away, he would tell everybody their parents are going away and then didn't want to throw a party. So everybody would be like, "Woo!" Like, so what they would do was they would throw him in a group chat and single him out, be like, "Yo,
yeah,
we know your parents is dipping. Like, what's the move? What's the vibe?" And then like, what are you gonna do? And then people would literally just show up. And I used to throw a lot of parties too, but I used to like, it was never really pressure. Like I just, wanted to have a good time.
Well, how big are these parties? Like how many people? Do you guys have a DJ? Like what's going on?
Rich, yeah, I used to throw bangers. I'm talking like, for New Year's Eve in I want to say it was 2016, 2017. Rich, I threw a party with like 200 people there. And keep in mind, like, you've been to our old house on 725 Plimpton. Like, it wasn't huge, but 200 people, meaning like the backyard.
That's packed, dude, yeah.
Bro, yeah. Like, I had my neighbors call the cops. The police came, and I brought 200 people, bro, into the house. And I said, everybody go downstairs. I don't care how you do it. Just go downstairs. Cops came, knocked on the door. They're like, like, it smells funny. Like, what's going on? Like, I smell alcohol coming off your breath. I'm like, sir, it's just me and a couple of friends. Like, feel free to come inside if you want to check. Yeah. And I have a couple of friends sit on the couch, a few beers, make it look like we was just, casually drinking.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we had 190 more people just like oozing from the bottom of the downstairs. And then as soon as we left, cops drove off, and I had a friend that used to give like a whistle. I can't whistle, but he would whistle. Everybody would just come out, music back up. I mean,
oh my God. That's crazy, man. Your parents ever find out?
So I actually have a crazy story. So there was this one night my dad had went away on vacation. Had no idea that this guy was coming back early because of something that happened, like with his flight plans, right?
Yeah.
He comes back early, and I don't know how he had been drinking. I guess he Ubered back to the house or whatever. And it wasn't a huge party like that other one, 200 people. No, it was probably like 50 people, like close friends.
More casual?
Yeah, more of like people in my grade, maybe a few from the grade above me. But he comes home, and we didn't know who it was. We thought it was just more people showing up to the door. So he comes and he's like, "What's going on, Chris?" I'm like, my friend comes in the back behind me. He's like, "Yo, Chris, you gonna come hit this bong?" And I'm like, I turn around, and he sees like my dad from like right over my shoulder. And he goes,
Yo. It's like a comedy show, man.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. And he just, I don't know how he was like not all there, but he just went to his room, shut off the lights, and I had everybody dip out the back door.
Oh, wow,
like,
dude.